Hello, everyone. I'm back again, this time to talk about Australia with their entry for Eurovision 2020. Don't Break Me by Montaigne. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce her name. Is it Montaigne, like Montaigne, like a French way of saying mountain? Um, Maybe it's her last name. What are my thoughts on this track? Well, I certainly don't hate it. I really actually think this song has, you know, the chops to go far. I really do like Montaigne's vocals. I think that there's a lot of Sia influence in this song, in the production and her delivery. It's one of those power belter kind of pop songs. And I really feel the emotion in her performance. You know, she's dressed up in this clown kind of costume. A lot of people were critiquing the performance on stage, that she was doing a little bit too much. It was very sort of Melanie Martinez, you know, like the gooky faces and like the over dramatic expressions and choreography that some people thought was distracting from her actual vocals, which, yeah, that's a really hard sell on stage with a song like that that requires so much momentum in your vocal to keep that up while you're being lifted up and just contorted and doing all of these theatrics on stage. So a lot of people were saying that she should tone all of that down. But the truth is that I actually think that the theatrics elevated the song. Not that the song is bad, it's just it's also kind of safe in its production and everything about it. You know, even that like melody line, that dun 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 dun. I feel like I've heard that chord structure like a million times in pop music. Like it doesn't feel that unique. So there's an element of just sort of not copying necessarily, but just traditional, like, let's go for a safe pop song. And I think her vocal delivery definitely is what elevates it, but also the performance and the theatrics of it and the storytelling. So, I mean, I do agree there needs to be some tightening up and polishing with the singing versus the choreography and making the marriage better on stage. I think that this song could really deliver more impact if it's actually really selling that emotion and that character. And, you know, after last year with Kate Miller Heidke, you know, bouncing on a pogo stick, you know, the bar is set pretty high for Australia here. So I would hope to see the staging be, you know, not like that, but not necessarily the same thing, but just something really impactful and memorable that will stick out in people's minds so that they'll vote for it. Otherwise, I could see this song actually falling pretty below the, you know, rest of the bunch because of the forgettableness of the song, because of it's just such a safe pop song. But it's a safe pop song that I still like. I'm not really trying to trash it at all. It's a great song, I think, and she has a great vocal. So I'd be really interested to see, you know, if she can really lean into that emotion, really lean into that performance. I think that this could really do really well and qualify for sure. But let me know in the comments. A lot of people think that the performance needs to be a lot more, you know, just about her singing and not so much, you know, let her backup dancers do all the dancing and all the crazy stuff, and let her just be on stage, and that the costuming and everything, I don't have too much of a problem with it. But I think we'll see a real evolution between now and the staging for Eurovision. So those are my thoughts on that song. Let me know what you thought. But it's definitely a Sia song. I mean, everything about it, everything about it is very Sia. And considering Sia is Australian, yeah. So I must admit, I still don't understand why Australia participates in Eurovision. It just, I don't know. I feel like I'm okay with it, but I just still every year I just scratch my head and I'm just like, we've got so many countries that are in more closer proximity to Europe that don't participate or aren't allowed to yet. And I just really would like to see, you know, those countries get in before Australia. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna stop that tangent right there. The more the merrier, the more the merrier. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review, and please give it a like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for notifications on when my new videos will be out if you want to do that. And I will see you all in my next video. Peace, love, and light. Bye.